Me. Friends, I am Palak Raut, a student of BSc third year. Today I will explain you the experiment of Stefan constant. Firstly, we will discuss what is Stefan law. The Stefan law is related to the black body radiation. Now, what is black body? A black body is a theoretically object that absorbs all electromagnetic radiation that falls on it, including all wavelength of light. This law is given by Stephens in 1879 and it is modified by Austrian physicist Boltzmann in 1884. Now it is known as Stefan-Boltzmann law. According to the statement of Stefan-Boltzmann is the radiant heat energy emitted from a unit area of the black body in 1 second is directly proportional to the fourth power of its absolute temperature. E is directly proportional to T to the power 4. E is equals to sigma T to the power 4, where E is equals to emissivity, T is equals to absolute temperature, and sigma is equals to Stefan constant, where the value of the Stefan constant is 5.67 into 10 to the power minus 8 watt, meter to the power minus 2, or Kelvin to the power minus 4. Now we come to the introduction of the experiment. There are many methods of the determination and verification of Stefan constant, but this experiment is less cumbersome compared to the heat experiment, as the setup does not require steam supply, thermocouple junction, and the ballistic galvanometer, etc. Now let's start the theory. In this experiment, we use a commercially available vacuum tube diode type EZ81, which has a cylindrical cathode made of the nickel. Closely fitted inside the cathode sleeve is the tungsten heated filament. On the outer surface of the nickel sleeve, a coating of the barium oxide and the strontium oxide mixture is formed, which is thermic emission take place here. Cathode is heated by passing the electric current through the tungsten heated filament. Applying Stefan law to the heated cylindrical cathode, we can determine Stefan constant from the knowledge of the surface area as the emissivity of the cathode, which is less unity in this case as the radiation is not from in the ideal black body. Now we come to the experiment. It is the apparatus. Here we can see a ammeter and a voltmeter. The least count of the ammeter is 0.02 ampere and the least count of the voltmeter is 0.1 volt. It is our vacuum tube diode EZ81. It is voltage controller knob. We have the voltage range selector switch by which we can select 1.2 volt or 6 volt. This is main on off switch. Firstly, switch on the apparatus and put the voltmeter range selector at 6 volt. Then I'll adjust at 0.2 volt. Then the current is 0.16 ampere and then I'll adjust 0.4 volt. Then the current is 0.26 ampere. By this way, we will gradually increase the value of the voltage and achieve the different values of the current. Value of current and voltage achieved is shown in the table. For study time difference between each reading approximately be 3 to 4 minutes. Next one is RT. We know that voltage is divided by current is known as resistance. So 0.2 is divided by 0.16 is equals to the 1.25 and 0.4 is divided by the 0.26 is equals to the 1.53. Similarly, we find all those values of R. The next one is power. Power is product of the voltage and current. So 0.2 into 0.16 is equals to the 0.032 and 0.4 into 0.26 is equals to the 0.104. Similarly, we find all those values of the power. Next one is RT by 0.6. Then RT is 1.25 divided by 0.6 is equals to the 2.08. 1.53 divided by 0.6 is equals to the 2.56. Similarly, we find all those values of the RT by 0.6. Next one is temperature degree Kelvin. Friends, we are performing this experiment on the basis of Smithsonian published table. Scientists have deeply studied the variation of resistance by changing the temperature of tungsten. They have published a table. We followed the value of that table. This is published table. Here two column, one is RT by 0.6 and second one is temperature degree Kelvin. 300 degree Kelvin at RT by 0.6 is 1 and 920 Kelvin at RT by 0.6 is 4. We plotted a graph with the help of this table, where x-axis is represented by RT by 0.6 and y-axis is represented by temperature degree Kelvin, where temperature degree Kelvin is 300 at RT by 0.6 is 1, where 1 is and temperature is 300 degree Kelvin, where RT by 0.6 is 4, that temperature is 920 Kelvin. Similarly, we plotted the graph. Find the value of temperature degree Kelvin with the help of the graph, where RT by 0.6 is 2.08, where the temperature is 520 degree Kelvin. Similarly, we find all those values of the temperature degree Kelvin with the help of this graph. Find the value of the log P, where P is equals to 0.032 and the log of the 0.032 is minus 1.494. Similarly, we find all values of the log P with the help of the log table. Similarly, find all the values of log T with the help of the log table. This graph is plotted between the log P and log T, where x-axis is represented by log T and y-axis is represented by log P. This graph is plotted between the values of log P and log T with the help of the values of log P and log T. We find slope log P upon log T, where the value of log P is 0.64 minus 1.494, where log T is 3.25 minus 2.62. So 2.13 divided by 0.63 is equals to 3.38. The value of the slope is 3.387. We find the value of the Stefan constant with the help of the formula, where formula is P is equals to epsilon sigma t की power 4, log P is equals to log epsilon sigma s plus n log t, where P is equals to power radiated, epsilon is equals to emissivity, where the value of 0.25, r is equals to radius of the cathode, where the value of radius is 0.12 into 10 की power minus 2 meter, L is equals to length of the cathode, where the value of length is 3.12 into 10 की power minus 2 meter. S is equals to surface area of the cathode, where the value is 2.42 into 10 की power minus 4 meter square. We find the value of the log P and log T with the help of the graph, where the graph intersects x-axis, that point is log T and that point is log T is 3.18, where the value of the log P is 0.28. So the value of log T is 3.18 and value of log P is 0.28. Epsilon is equals to 0.24 and S is equals to 2.42 into 10 की power minus 4 meter square. Value of slope यानी कि N is equals to 3.387. All these value putting in formula, log P is equals to log epsilon sigma S plus N log T. Value of log P is 0.28 is equals to log epsilon sigma S plus value of N is 3.387 into 3.18. 0.2 is equals to log epsilon sigma S plus 10.77. 0.28 minus 10.77 is equals to log epsilon sigma S. Log epsilon sigma S is equals to minus 10.49. One is reduced and one is subtract. So minus 10 minus 1 plus 0.49 plus 1 is equals to minus 11 plus 0.51 is equals to minus 11.51. Then log epsilon sigma S is equals to bar 11.51. Taking antilog of both sides, antilog log epsilon sigma S is equals to antilog 11.51. Antilog log cancel to each other. Then epsilon sigma S is equals to antilog of the 11.51 is 3.23 into 10 की power minus 12. So sigma is equals to 3.23 into 10 की power minus 12 and epsilon into S. So 0.24 into 2.42 into 10 की power minus 4. So value of the sigma is 5.56 into 10 की power minus 8 watt meter की power minus 2 Kelvin की power minus 4. Now we have find out the value of the Stefan constant. We observed its value is 5.56 into 10 की power minus 8 watt meter की power minus 2 Kelvin की power minus 4. We know that it is a well-known constant which has the standard value is 5.67 into 10 की power minus 8 watt meter की power minus 2 Kelvin की power minus 4. We can calculate the percentage error and found it 1.9%. Thank you so much watching this video. I hope this will be helpful to you all.